Let's see who works. So John Deere's out right now, just updating some globes. Reminds me of that scene in oh, what's it called? Austin Powers. Lower the globe. Lower the globe! I haven't felt that good in years. Just wake up in the morning and start running. Welcome to Sonne Farms. Bull. Oh! Who is it? 65 bull.
That's a comeback.
Sure is. 124 total.
Pam to Brian. Did I ever tell you about the time? That really doesn't work with this story. When I was growing up, Brett Selland was 2 years ahead of me in my sister's class. Well, his daughter just got named Summit League Player of the Year in college basketball for the SDSU Jackrabbits. And it reminds me about a story. Did I ever tell you about the time that I was playing over with Brett over at their farm? They've got a nice big farm just a mile west of where I grew up. We were hiding in their new shop, and when the hired man left, he locked the door. And I don't know why the lock was turned around on it so you could lock somebody in and not lock it so people couldn't get in. But anyway, we were locked in the shed. You know, we were yelling and nobody came. But they hadn't poured concrete yet, so we dug a hole underneath the wall and went out the side. That's all I got to say about that, except congratulations, Maya.
There's a thief somewhere thinking, I just got to look for the ones without concrete now. I can dig under and steal stuff.
We have concrete.
Looks like there's a giant chunk of critters standing out over there. Might be another baby shower in the wild. There's a new one. We got a really nice day today. I think the high is going to be tickling the 70s. There's going to be a pretty nasty wind, so we're going to get some drying weather. Later this week, we actually might hit 80 degrees, which is pretty good for April. But before that, there's going to be a low of about 19 or 20 degrees, which would be pretty hard on a newborn calf. Bull or a heifer?
Boo.
Boo. It has warmed up like 20 degrees since I came outside this morning. Getting hot. We got a few bales of feed and electric fence to put up since some cows tore it down. They won't need much water today. Look at this. Green. Got some green grass growing. Just makes you feel like you made it. Happy and healthy calves. Can't get much better than that. Darn things just keep ripping pieces out. Ooh, right in the eye hole. It's windy. You're gonna blow away. Dad's grabbing some more bales and we're headed to Kenny's. I got some pellets loaded up. Gonna start getting those pairs conditioned to the pellets, and when they see the side-by-side running up, that made it a lot easier last year when we had critters to dart because we had bad eyes or whatever else, and then also when we were spraying them with flies, you know, just throwing down some pellets, they hang out there and you're able to do what you need to do. So I find it to be very advantageous to have them conditioned to eating these pellets and running close to the side-by-side. Looks like they didn't forget from last year. Oh yeah, they love them. You hear that? They're saying, "Ermagerd curlets." I don't have any more pellets. At least not for you. Dad's having some trouble. Taking him a little time. We do do have some pretty exciting news. We've been working on this since like last October. So it's April now, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So about 6 months we've been working on this. Starting on April 5th, you will actually be able to watch Sonne Farms episodes on a TV station if you're in South Dakota and some neighboring counties. So we've kind of partnered with News Center 1. They're out of Rapid City, and they cover, of course, the whole state and then some neighboring counties and neighboring states. So that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully spreading the Sonne Farms disease across more area. Hopefully bringing in some more viewers and just showing more of the world what we do. Of course, a lot of South Dakotans do know what farming is all about. This is a good start. We're excited to be working with News Center 1. And so if you are in the South Dakota area and some pockets of different states nearby, it's possible you have this channel. You'll be able to see. There he is. Dad's got the heat cranked and the door open, and it's a blistering 60 degrees.
I'm keeping it 1 bar down from red by running the heat in here on max. It drops down when I put heat in here, so I open the back window.
And it's still really hot. But anyway, you had some issues on the way over. What was the deal with that?
Nope.
Yeah, you did.
Nope.
Well, why did it take you 30 minutes and I had to sit there in the pasture?
Why didn't you come back and help me?
Oh, well, you didn't help me with what? You didn't have anything going on.
Okay. Guess that's all I got to say. I had 2 bales on. When I hit the curve, one fell off and it scattered all over the road. It was dry hay and it just exploded. And I quick looked both ways, nobody coming, and I set the good bale off to the edge of the road, and then I picked up the exploded one and took it back home. I think it's down 2 bars.
Yeah, I'm freaking hot in here.
Open your door just a little bit and let it float.
There's a bunch of thistles in that net wrap and it stabbed me. It's a tough life out here.
Been there, done that. Now you sit and wait because I'm on the Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm popular, people.
If there were a graph of amount of time me waiting on Dad on his phone, the last few years it'd be like this. And then the last 2 months is like all the way up to like 3 hours a day, I swear.
See what you've created?
It sucks. I hear some people call that fast food. Woo. I think I forgot to shut the water off at that first farm. So I'm gonna give Dad the knife so he can do the last 2, and I gotta head back over to the other farm because I don't think I shut that water off. Dang it. Just past where Dad dropped that bale, there's a skid mark of grass. Looks like, you know how when you slide and you get a grass stain on your jeans, that's what the road looks like. It's gonna be really wet over here. I was just seeing like yesterday or the day before that we are in a drought, but not so much here. There is a float on that tank, but we take it off during the winter because the ice will freeze it and then break our float. And so I think we are getting into where it's warm enough that either it's not going to freeze at night or it's not going to make much of a difference, 40s and 50s for the low. So we can put that float back on and just leave the tank on so we don't have to run and turn it on and off, and it won't overflow, hopefully, because of my incompetence. It is so windy out here. Whew. We're gonna get some lunch. It's about lunchtime. We're planning on changing some oil, and then we got to put up the electric fence around there. Glad these haven't flown off yet. You're blowing away. Oh, it's like summer out here. Actually kind of feels like I'm in a blast furnace. This is gonna be easier on a four-wheeler. That electric fence, it is just like, it is wrapped like every other post. I gotta keep getting out. Oh, my Lanta. Looks like we got a new calf here. 554. This calf is having a hard time walking in this wind. Heifer, 554. You taking a nap? One of my heifers had a calf. Let's get you away from that goo, buddy. Bull, 916 bull. Gooey hand. So one of yours calved, and then one of my heifers calved, and a bull. 916 bull. Okay. Oh, and then that electric, you know, they broke chunks out of it, so we're missing wire, and then the wire was loose, and it just touched the barbed wire and wrapped. Yeah. And so I think we need 2 four-wheelers, and we need to just get it off, and then tighten it, and then add more, and then start sticking in.
So what you're saying is, when I was in the house for 15 minutes longer than you, you're not done yet?
No.
Son of a...
You can see this 918, she's got a tail part way up and she's looking around. She's gonna calve here. Dad reminded me that if we don't have wire, we can't really do this, obviously. But I was kind of anticipating we'd have some. Hopefully that's enough. It's not too long of a stretch. I haven't told the people yet. Oh. Yeah, Dad's got something pretty interesting.
Here in a little while, Pam Doddridge is the winner of our tractor giveaway. This happens to be traveling through from Washington State to Texas, I think. And she's gonna stop by, so we're gonna meet her for the first time.
So that's pretty dope.
It is. I'm excited.
It is windy out there. We're running out of wire on that roll, so I think we're gonna have to use some used stuff, which is always fun. It gets kinked and it's a mess. Didn't make it. Didn't even get close. Times like these, you just kind of wish you're blind. Oh. I thought I found something, but it's empty. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. Getting desperate. I thought you were walking over to the garbage bin. Here's where the wire ended up. Them cows just rip it apart and then drag it around and roll it up in balls. And one last place to look. Sign flipped. I think we gotta ask Uncle Jeff. He's got air tang, don't he?
I don't know.
Okay. No.
Uncle Jeff to the rescue. Well, we're here with the one and only Pam Doddridge, winner of the 100,000 subscriber free tractor giveaway. And she's just coming through. Did you say you're going to hang out with your daughter?
And then going to hang out with my daughter.
Okay, yeah. Nice. So she's just kind of on the way through. And
So Pam, have we ever met before?
Nope.
And when's the last time you were in South Dakota?
In July 7th, 1977.
July 7th?
Well, I remembered it because it was 777.
Oh, okay.
Do you think this tractor giveaway was set up in any way that we...
Nope. I was the biggest shock of the world. Yeah. I had people messaging me that I didn't even know going, you want a tractor? And I'm like, huh?
I don't know if you know this or not, but we were doing a live that night when we picked your name. Somebody...
I was chasing horses.
Yeah, but somebody actually logged on as Pam Doddridge, Doddridge, and said, I'm here. And Cole noticed right away, and trying to pull fast ones on us, and another guy said, I date Pam, just kidding. There was so much baloney going on.
It was funny.
I missed that. I wish I hadn't missed it, but
Yeah.
I mean, I've never gone back and looked at the comments.
Mhm.
I've watched the video.
You might not want to. There was
No.
some people were kind of
I had some of those messages. I was like,
What?
I didn't do anything.
we ruined your life.
Well, I go on other YouTube sites and I'll make a comment about something and they'll go, hey, are you the Pam Doddridge that won the tractor with Sonne Farms? I'm always kind of like, I don't know if I want to answer
You might
that.
want to change your name to the
I might have wanted to not use my real name.
Yes,
I
right.
didn't think about that when I started it.
Right.
I was just looking for help with farming.
Did you know, okay, so we put the tractor on an auction, right, local, and a spinal doctor from down by Chapman, Missouri bought it for his father-in-law. They have an acreage, so they don't have to unhook the mower and hook onto the
that's
rake
cool.
and all that. And so he came up and picked the tractor up this winter. So.
I grew up in Missouri, so maybe that was a secret.
There's a connection.
I did realize after doing this drive, I am really glad I chose not to
Yeah.
have a tractor because I'm not pulling a trailer, and this is day 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
So
And you're like halfway.
just a little more than halfway.
Uh-huh.
I've got
Wow.
2 more days.
I mean, we just been talking about life, and she raised blueberries?
Blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries for a while there, and she's got horses, and so
Feed cattle.
your cattle.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
And she flies
I just-
planes.
Well, Pam, we're really glad that you took a little time out of your day to stop by and say hi
no,
to
I'm
us.
excited.
Yeah,
Now we know
It's
somebody
beautiful
else.
up here. Just, I think it is.
yeah. Except today, 50-mile-an-hour wind.
Well, except for the wind.
Yeah.
That could go away.
Yeah, so we made the decision that we're gonna fix electric fence in this one today.
Sounds like a good deal.
Thanks for stopping by, and it was really awesome getting to meet you.
You too.
Pam was a genuinely nice person.
Yes, she was.
Yeah, she stuck around
Well,
for
we should have
about an
known
hour.
that when she won the tractor, sold it, gave the proceeds to her local FFA.
Mhm.
She goes the extra mile helping people out. So
So I guess we better get back to work
yes, we need to get that electric fence
Yeah.
going.
before they rip it down.
Before the grass grows.
That would be a bad time for the wind to blow my shirt up. Hopefully one of these works. Hello? No.
Tied up. Oh.
There.
So is this the proper way? Hold on to the metal part.
Yeah.
Thanks, Cole.
Woo! Woo! Did you hear it, Paul?
Yep.
That's good. You got eggs in your pocket?
Yeah.
Nice. One time during Christmas, I gave one of my uncles, a 12 egg carton full of those insulator eggs.
Like real egg carton with these in it.
I thought that was funny.
And then all he said was,
I needed some of them. Brooks Oil is here. Actually, the owner is running the truck today. Dad said, I got a good story. He needs to get on camera, so we'll see if he's busy.
So we're with Dave Brooks from Brooks Oil in Letcher. Dave, how long have I been buying fuel from you?
Oh, probably 25 years, 30.
I'm 58.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe 40 years.
Yeah.
I know Dad bought fuel
Yeah,
from your dad
probably,
before
yeah.
that. Yeah. So, Dave owns Brooks Oil, but also spent his youth doing high school refereeing in the area too. And I can remember one time in particular, you remember when my niece played basketball, Greg's daughter, and Dave was reffing, and he made a call, and I yelled out, "I'm gonna quit buying fuel from you." And he got his smoky smile kind of went away. But I was kidding. I never quit.
You weren't the first one to threaten that.
Dave and I are both Green Bay Packer fans too, so that's a plus. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that.
All right.
Thanks for your business.
Yeah.
Just looked at the forecast, and like a little bit ago it was about 81. Now that the wind switched, it's getting down to like 30 degrees tonight. Quite the swing. Hoping later this week, whoa, about fell up the stairs, we're gonna be spreading some fertilizer on the pastures and haylands. Get some auto steer in here. Yeah, well, we gotta get a globe on this, globe on there, globe on that one. Lower the globe. Lower the globe! If you haven't seen Austin Powers, you should probably go watch that. Cobb? There's a current out here. That's completely flat. Yeah, so I can see the display is still in the corner there of the cab. So this unit should be ready to go. We got a new one of these. Looks like everybody's in. Getting to that time of the day. Oh, she got feet hanging out. We're claving. So this windbreak panel right here, all these Vernon gates have that to get them up off the ground. The other side's cut off because it was in the way. Seems like lately this one's been dragging a lot. You can see it's somewhat clean here, but it's causing this piece to bend now because it's putting a lot of torque on there. What the heck? Have you given up on Tattered Slappy? One last Slappy. Next video might be using the chute again. What do we got going on? Heifers? We're doing bangs vaccinating.
Yep.
And pelvic measuring. And then, maybe later this week, probably Friday, I got a good feeling, we're going to be fertilizing. We're going to be in some tractors doing some field work, or I guess pasture and hayland type work. But, so be looking forward to that. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. We'll see you next time. Have a good one.
I feel like I'm more attractive than the old coot on this t-shirt. But that's all I got to say about that. What do you think?